Hi, Kevin. I'm so glad I ran into you today. I'm so excited to tell you the news.
Hi, Julie. What's up?
We are putting together plans for fall for RLC Kids. I'm so excited to see kids and their families. It's been a long time.
Do you think we can keep the kids safe with COVID still around?
I hope so. Things seem to be changing daily in that regard. After Labor Day, though, we're going to have our services for worship outside. So all the month of September, we'll be worshiping outside. And after story time, we're going to invite the kids to go to a kids area and do some fun things while their parents are listening to the sermon. And then when the sermon is over, they can go back with their families.
That sounds like fun. What about when we have an in-person church again?
When we can be inside, we're going to do a lot of things to make our church a safe place to be. We have ionizing units installed all over the church to keep all of the air as clean as it can be. We're cleaning the surfaces and the floors all the time. And when kids are here, we certainly want them to wear masks, especially if they're under 12 years old. We don't know what this COVID thing is going to do or what it's going to be like, but hopefully we can start RLC Kids on October 3rd.
Wow, that's great. I didn't know about the air cleaning thing. That's cool.
It is. Well, we have other ideas that we want to put into action too. You see, we listened to parents and made some changes to what Sunday morning is going to look like.
Tell me about it, Julie.
Well, one of the things that parents told us before COVID was that having their kids here for both church and Cornerstone, which is now RLC Kids, for 2 hours was a long time to have kids in church. So what was happening is they were having to make a choice between church and Sunday school.
Wow, that's a hard choice. Church or RLC Kids?
It is. So we decided to put RLC Kids during worship services. So there'll be 2 times offered, one at 9 and one at 10:30.
Wow, kids can come to either one?
Yes, but here is the cool part. Kids will start the morning with their family in worship. They will listen to story time, and then when story time is over, they'll leave the worship center and join us and their leaders for songs or games or maybe digging into their Bible, and then they'll rejoin their families at the end of the service. That way, they can still participate in baptisms or communion, some of the ending prayers and music. What do you think of that?
Wow, they get the best of both. Kids get to experience some of worship, and they also get to be with their friends and shepherds to do the fun stuff. That's a great combination, Julie.
I think so.
What about the younger kids, like preschoolers and kindergartners?
That's the tricky group, because a lot of those kids maybe haven't been in RLC Kids before. It's been a long time since we've been together, and some of the kids only know Miss Gina and Squiggles. So, when we can be safely inside, we're going to ask them to check their kids in to RLC Kids for the whole hour, so that until they can feel safe and comfortable again. It might change, but that's the plan for now.
That sounds like a good plan. Then parents would pick up these kids after worship service is over, like they used to do.
Yes, that's right. So those kids will stay in RLC Kids for the whole hour. Their parents will pick them up at the end of the hour, but we're hopeful that they'll feel safe and comfortable enough that after a few months, they also can start with their family in worship and leave with the bigger kids and do the same thing as everybody else is doing. The big thing is we want these young ones to feel like this is a place for them, they're safe, and they're comfortable being here.
Wow, that new format sounds like something the kids will really like. What if families are not ready to come back in person? I know my friend's family doesn't want to expose their younger kids because they can't be vaccinated. How do these families stay connected?
I know. That's a big concern for families. Right now, families with kids are focused on school and daycare. And this new Delta variant is really kind of scary. So for families that don't feel comfortable coming back in person right now, we're going to send out some simple things to their home so that they can do as a family and connect with God and with one another. Not a bunch of homework or busy work to do, but some fun things they can do together to remind them that God is near and loves them always.
That sounds like a good plan. If people do want to sign up for RLC Kids, what do they have to do?
They need to go to the RLC website and register. And on the form, they need to check which RLC Kids they're going to attend, either the 9 or the 10:30 session. We need to know who's coming when so we have enough leaders and we have enough supplies.
I'm going to tell my friends about this, Julie. I know they're excited to see their church friends again. When do you say it starts?
RLC Kids hopes to start on October 3rd, but Rally and Reunion Day is September 12th.
What's Rally and Reunion Day?
That's the day when we all can come back together outside and celebrate being back from the summer. The whole church family will get together. That's a reunion. We're having a picnic and party outside at church, and there'll be games, picnic food, kids can play on the playground, maybe a bubble machine and dance party.
That's on September 12th?
Yes.
Wow, that sounds so fun. I'm going to register for RLC Kids online today and mark September 12th and October 3rd on my calendar.
Oh, that's great. It was wonderful running into you, Kevin, today. I seem to run into you here and there at church. It's so much fun. I'm so excited to tell somebody about our new plans.
That was fun. I can't wait until September to see all the kids and their families outdoors at the service.
Have a great day, Kevin. You have a great day, too.